It's 4 inches wide. It's covered in yellow and black. And right now, it's floating through the air above your neighborhood, using nothing but a strand of its own silk as a parachute. This isn't science fiction. This is happening in backyards across America right now. And it's called the Joro spider. Around 2013, in a shipping container that crossed the Pacific from East Asia, a few of these spiders arrived in Georgia without anyone noticing. Within a few years, entomologists confirmed it wasn't a hitchhiker. It was an established population, reproducing and spreading. The Joro spider isn't subtle. Females stretch nearly 4 inches across with their legs extended, wrapped in bright yellow, blue-black, and streaks of red underneath. Their webs are just as impossible to ignore, golden threads stretched between trees, porches, and power lines, some spanning distances that seem too wide for a single spider to have built alone. Spiderlings don't crawl to a new home. They climb to a high point, release a strand of silk into the wind, and let air currents lift them off the ground entirely. Scientists call it ballooning, meaning they travel miles without touching a road, a car, or a human hand. This is exactly why the spread has been so hard to stop. It isn't walking across state lines, it's riding the wind. Since that first quiet arrival in Georgia, Joro spiders have been confirmed across Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, and increasingly further north. An entomologist at the Smithsonian put it plainly this summer. This will likely be the largest garden spider most people in these regions have ever encountered, right in their own backyard. Here's the part that keeps this story spreading online every single summer. People are finding these webs stretched across their porches, their mailboxes, their car mirrors overnight, massive and glinting in the morning light, like something built for a monster twice its size. Every July and August, without fail, the same video starts circulating again. Someone walking face first into an invisible strand at dusk. Someone filming a web the size of a doorway, strung between two trees. For a lot of people, that's the moment panic sets in. A spider this big, spreading this fast, arriving from nowhere. But here's the twist researchers keep repeating. Despite the size, despite the color, the Joro spider has shown no documented pattern of aggression toward humans. Its fangs are typically too small to break human skin. And when researchers have deliberately provoked them, the spider's most common response wasn't to attack. It was to freeze completely still, sometimes over an hour, waiting for the threat to go away. This is a spider built around avoidance, not confrontation. So if the danger to you personally is almost non-existent, what's actually worth paying attention to here? It's the bigger picture. Invasive species don't need to be dangerous to people to reshape an ecosystem. Joro spiders compete directly with native orb weavers for web space and prey, and the pattern from other invasive arrivals isn't encouraging. There's also an unexpected upside. Joro spiders have been observed eating stink bugs and mosquitoes in large numbers, pests homeowners already find more annoying than a spider sitting quietly in a tree. So here's where that leaves you, standing in your own backyard, looking up at a web the size of a bicycle wheel, with something bright yellow sitting dead center. If you find one, you don't need to panic, and you almost certainly don't need to call an exterminator. Leave the web where it is if you can. Documented bites are rare enough that most entomologists will tell you your own kitchen statistically has more dangerous things in it than this spider does. If a web needs to come down, a broom or a long stick is all it takes. No pesticide required, and the spider will typically just rebuild elsewhere within a day or two. What you're actually looking at is a live experiment in real time. An entire species figuring out how far a continent will let it travel on nothing but a length of silk and a strong enough breeze. The Joro spider didn't ask permission to be here, and at this point, it's not waiting for anyone to give it.